have completely gone astray because it doesn't work. Oh, let's see how's the hand. It doesn't work. Who you are. Later on, you will be resurrected in a way. The sensors will be different. Processors will be different. Microprocessors will be different. No blood, no nothing. No bathroom, no urine, no stool, no nothing. In Jannah, you are gonna eat and drink. And nothing is coming out of you except sweat with the smell of musk. Which processor is inside? The whole system is different. You are gonna eat and drink forever, eternal. Whatever you wish, it is there. Nothing is being cooked. It's pre-cooked. وَلَكُمْ فِيهَا مَا تَشْتَهِي. Just to wish. Mango is there. To wish just whatever you need in your mind. Anything. Chicken, you have it. It doesn't, you are not gonna request. Just to think of, it's there. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't say what you will ask for. Allah did say what you just might wish. وَلَكُمْ فِيهَا مَا تَشْتَهِي أَنفُسُكُمْ. Just whatever the nafs will think of. Wives there. Hur al-Ain there. Wives there, yes. And the sisters should understand that. And we need to be happy for that. Hopefully they will not leave the session right now. But just, it is. It is. حُورٌ مَقْصُورَاتٌ فِي الْخِيَامِ. That's what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is making it. And the same for the woman. Wish whatever you wanna. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's way of creating even or resurrecting that processor in the day of judgment is different. You might wish wives. She will never wish husbands. It is what it is. The one who set up the passcode and the software of the processor has made it in a way that dignity will be given to each. She's gonna love her husband, stay with her husband. She can never, Ya Allah, why we cannot wish? It is, that's the software. Nothing will be there except enjoyment with the man that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bless you with. And hopefully, he will be your husband in dunya. If you will be able to make it with one another to Jannah. Hopefully you will not be amongst those who are asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ya Allah, we wish to be only husbands in dunya. To be only couple in dunya. To be only a wife and husband in dunya. The guy used to bury his wife and said, Ya Allah, I have tried to do my best. May Allah bless her Jannah, but not with me. With somebody else. Because I have enough. He didn't understand. He knows if he will get back a little bit to the sunnah, he will know that, I know that he has suffered a lot. I understand. I know that what she did. We know that. But he's thinking that she will come back in Jannah the same way. But she's not. But she did it to the extent that he wanted her to make it to Jannah. But to somebody else. But because what he has seen in dunya was, he got the full share. Wallahi, we did hear it this way from brothers. MashaAllah, sisters and brothers, I'm just saying, Ya Allah, alhamdulillah, I've done my best. Ya Allah, now she's gone. And not only that, I'm gonna bury her. I'm gonna take care of her condolence, everything. And I'm gonna ask you, Allah, for her to make it to Jannah. But not with me. With somebody else. But if she will make it to Jannah, you will see a different life. The old processor will be scrapped and a new one will be there. No hate, no envy, no hard time anymore, no bugging. The whole system is different. You are gonna just get joy. We are saying that there is nothing called menses, there is nothing called impurity. It doesn't work. Face is the only thing that will be the same at the best, not the face in terms, whomever is ugly will never come in the day of judgment as ugly. He will come with the face of one of the human being. But all of those who are going to make it to Jannah will be resurrected and making it to Jannah at 33 years old. And they will stay the same forever. You will never get old. As Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam did say. Isa alayhi salam has been raised up at 33 years old. And he will be coming back. And the Prophet said, everyone from those who are going to make it to Jannah will be resurrected at 33 years old, the same way that Isa alayhi salam has been raised up, and you are going to make it to Jannah and you will remain the same way. Nothing called I've become 50. No! You are going to stay the same age of youth. Enjoying, nothing called health is, there is no visit to the Salama hospital anymore. It doesn't work. There is no MC. There is no Noor hospital. There is no insurance card. It doesn't work. You are okay. You will never suffer. Because there is nothing called poisoned water or poisoned food or extra or preservative. It doesn't work. There it's Allah's handmade. Anything is Allah's handmade. Whatever is in Jannah is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as the hadith said, is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did prepare himself for the believers. You can keep describing how do you want to think of? Only in Allah's signs. So it will be enough for you to know that the one who will reward is Allah. If somebody is going to tell you King X of one of the countries will give you a reward whenever you will do so and so and so. You might never even ask about, tell me how much he has or how he looks like. It was enough for you to know that you will be rewarded by the president of Sri Lanka. It's enough. Should I ask about, man, my reward will come from, I should not even ask about what the reward could be. It will be scaled to the level of that president. We're talking about Allah. What do you want to think of? If I'm telling you that the reward will be from Allah, and if I'm going to tell you that the punishment will come from the president, and if I'm going to tell you that the punishment will come from Allah, you are talking about one of the police officers or one of the intelligent guys, and oh man, don't get me just the mess with those guys. That's what they used to call behind the sun. Behind the sun means the guy is gone. We don't know, just that he will come back even to real life or not. And that's a punishment by a human being. Oh, they are doing so and so, they are torturing. They are, and it's almost everywhere. And that's human being. The same way the level of the reward, the same way the level of punishment. Because it is dependent on the greatness of the owner, the greatness of the one in charge of. So with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we don't need more than signs. So we'll contemplate and reflect, and the faith will increase. That is the reason, whatever you are suffering, whenever you are thinking in Allah's reward, it's considered nothing. What we said earlier, a dip. You remember a dip? A guy who has been suffering for all of his life, and he will be dipped. A dip, touch him. Just get closer to Jannah. And he will be asking, oh my servant, have you been suffering in your life at all? And he will say, Wallahi ya Allah, I swear by you, I have never seen a hard time in my whole life. And in theoretical, based on the dunya language, he used to say, I have never seen a single joy minute in my life. But because of a dip, you have been suffering for 35 years, and once somehow you did wake up in the morning and the guys around you saying, we are voting that you are the president, and here is your palace. Go ahead and spend 5 minutes in. What do you want to remember out of your 30 years of hard time? Nothing. We are still talking about dunya, not what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has prepared Himself to the believers. With the great sessions that we are contemplating and reflecting on the signs of Allah in, that's the whole value of this dunya. If that as Ali radiallahu anhu and other companions of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam did say, Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, same meaning almost more or less. A day will pass by and you are not get closer to Allah. Listen to what they're saying. Means learning something new. Get closer to Allah. Learning something that's having you better in your deed. Learning something that's getting you further from the hellfire, more and more. Get away. They used to say, that's not a real day of my life. That's not accounted. That's out of the whole math. A day has come for those who are saying, we are doing nothing wrong. We are not that good, but we are not that bad. You are nothing. That's the simple way. Because that's enough for the shaitan. Man, I'm not praying, but I'm not doing anything wrong. You are okay in the hellfire, don't worry. That's enough. How many you have seen? Man, you know that I have never cheated, I'm honest, but the only small problem, just I'm not praying, but I'm not hurting anyone. Just, see, I'm okay. You are okay, so in the hellfire. A day is coming, a day is passing by, and you are not achieving anything. It can be a small thing, an incident that you have seen. Muhammad has just told me about one of those tyrants who used to oppress, who used to torture. And we're not talking about the old era, about the time of the Khalifas. No, very, very recent, after the revolutions here and there. Allah brought him. He has been presented to court. And right now, he's going to be in the same cell. He put one of those who used to say, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah in. Not the same building, the same cell. What sign could be just like more impressive than this? It's getting you closer to Allah. Why I should worry about nothing? They are going to oppress me, and they are going to give me hard time in office? Oh, subhanallah. Guys, don't worry. We have the law. Do whatever you want to do. You are going to be paying, you will be paid. You are going to make it good, you will be paid good. You are going to make it bad, it will be paid back. Just, why I should worry about a sign? Ya Allah, alhamdulillah. Just, I used to feel bad of those who has given me. Guys, the one who is controlling is there. Nothing will be missed. Everything is reported, recorded, and it will have an accountability for. We need to understand. So nothing will be missed. Let them oppress. Let them cheat. Let them false witness. Let them trick you.